having me. I'm delighted to be here, and let's rock.
Let's rock. Awesome. Rock and roll. Let's do it.
Here we go. The song's called Santa Maria. It's off my latest record, So Necessary. Here we go.
Woohoo! Let's do it. Yeah.
Please help me, I'm falling deep in love with you. I'm so open to you, girl. Yeah. Every day, all the time. Oh, from the moment I saw you, sweet sunshine in the morning time, like drinking wine fresh off that vine. You're so divine. I'm so into you, girl. Hey. Oh, Santa Maria, I so long to be there. Those southern skies that hit your eyes, not easy. Oh, Santa Maria. So long to be held. The southern skies, they hit your eyes, so not easy. Oh, Santa Maria.
That was awesome.
Bam, there you go.
Love it.
Awesome.
That was so awesome. Welcome, Russ. We are so excited to have you here today on the Canadian Social. And how better off to kick off a show than like that.
Awesome. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for having me.
We need every show to start like that.
You need to kick us off every week, Russ. That's awesome.
I will.
A little Canadian magic.
Got all your Christmas shopping done.
Oh, this is awesome. So, anyways, I'm Tara, my co-host here, Renee Whiten, and we have Russ Wilson, Multi Juno Award Winner. This is amazing. I am super honored to have you here today, Russ. I had your whole Renee, I'm just gonna let you chat for a second while I bring up the bio. I accidentally lost it. I accidentally lost it. Can you believe it? I was jamming so much I forgot to double check on.
What's that?
Do you like the song?
I loved this song. That was amazing.
It was awesome.
Awesome.
What was your inspiration for that one?
warm weather and sunshine.
California.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
I'm feeling it.
When are we going? Go down and see
Whoa.
JoJo.
Oh, I would head down there anytime. Russ is referring to Joseph that we had on the show actually towards the beginning of the show when we first started it. And he had started up the design wall and I think design talk. I'm sorry, Joseph. And such a fun show, and he's such a fun guy. And Russ has appeared on their show a few times, and I actually watched one of the episodes this morning where he came from California. I think it was episode 44. And you had
episode 44.
Episode 44, and you had sang "Release Thee," and I loved that song.
Awesome.
So yeah, it was a good episode.
So I got her here now. So I'm going to introduce Russ officially here since I was jamming too much. So we've got Russ Wilson, music, songwriter, producer, actor, teacher, Juno Award-winning. Russ was born into a musical family. In the 90s, he joined the world-famous Junkhouse and traveled the world with them, moving to win multiple Juno Awards to earn gold and platinum status in Canada. He still performs at Junkhouse since pursuing his solo music career. He's collaborated with Billy Bob Thornton, Daniel Lanois, Mark Howard, Tim Gibbons to record the movie soundtrack for the Academy Award-winning movie Sling Blade. Wilson won Best Soul R&B recording for Sentimental Fool, and his Jimmy Boy was nominated for Record of the Year. He has had the opportunity to play with the best, including Bob Dylan, Scorpions, Sarah McLachlan, Blue Rodeo, Bare Naked Ladies, Our Lady Peace, Ben Harper, Teenage Head, to name a few. Junkhouse reunites for half a dozen events around the year and still goes strong to this day, respective members doing solo projects. Russ just released his latest solo album, So Necessary. Boom. Boom. Like, how exciting is that?
Yeah. I've had a fairy tale life. It's certainly nothing you could plan. Been really, really blessed with the gift of music, I believe. Mm-hmm. And the rest is history. You know, it's been an up and down ride, but mostly up.
Every ride comes with the odd down, right?
Oh yeah, that's all a part of the fun.
It sure is. Yeah.
Do you want to play us that song now? The one you were just talking about?
Which song? Release Thee?
Yeah.
Right, I'll play you.
Let's do it. We just do it.
Pyro. I need my guitar. See that? Just like that. You snap it and it just drops out of the steam.
Tara, I need a mocha.
Thank you.
Doesn't work for me.
I was expecting you to come up with a different one than mocha, but
here we go.
Here we go. Let's do it.
Off my new record is called Release Thee. My day, oh, please release it from this pain. Be with them forever young. And we're not the only ones now. It may be our first, but it won't be our last. Said we're having problems separating present from the past, and we won't go. Oh, I'm and the river's going wrong. And the sun is going to shine. So we've done all this fucking work, and now you want a piece of ours? Oh, I don't fucking think so. It rains, and the lightning lit the sky, and the thunder shook our soul. run. Till the sun is going to shine. Till we done all this work and now you want a piece of ours. Oh no. Show 'em, boys. And the quiet strings auto-playing all across the land. And the women, they screamed out, give us back our land. Ain't nowhere we gonna go, 'cause we're from South Ontario. And the river's gonna run, and the sun is going to shine. Till we done this work, and now you want a piece of ours where we won't go. Oh fuck no! Oh fuck no! Oh fuck no! You better ride on out of here. The same way you rode in. Show 'em, boys. And the river's gonna run, and the sun is going to shine.
Love it.
Love it.
I love it.
Oh, like double love it, triple love it.
So Russ,
Thank you for loving it.
where did you get your start? Like, how did this all begin for you? Everybody has a beginning. Where did it begin?
It began for me in Harrow, Ontario. I used to spend my summers with my Aunt Jim and her family and my cousins, and they were musical. But when Sunday come, everybody would dress up and go to church.
Mm-hmm.
But this was no ordinary church.
I had that feeling.
This was no ordinary church. This was full choir, full band, and very gospel-y, lots of singing and dancing and praising the Lord. As a child, I was taken back by that, and basically that was my ticket in.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's
So
awesome.
when did you start playing the guitar? Like what age were you?
Well, my dad played the guitar. I have 5 siblings, and I'm basically the second youngest. So everybody before me had a little dabble into music. But most of my influence comes from my brother Randy, who, as a young guy, played, and I was at his practices, and eventually I ended up being the bass player in the band. It was a country band, but it was fun nonetheless. And that was my main. That's where I began to learn how to play the bass.
So you're self-taught.
I'm self-taught. I've never taken a lesson in my life, but I've given a couple.
I bet you have.
I have.
That's awesome.
I always wanted to learn to play. I have regrets I never did. Like I could do like a couple little things, but no.
It is never, ever too late, and you should never, ever, ever think that it is. I mean, if you think in a year's time, if you dedicate yourself to any instrument at all, you're going to progress, and the joy it's going to bring is beyond anything. So do it. Go.
I know. Well, it's been on my mind. I did I played the piano for years, and the kids actually I got them. My daughter took guitar, and my son, and it's been a riot with them.
Children.
Pardon?
Children.
I do. I have 3.
Awesome. Boy, girl, boy.
I've got twin girls and a boy.
That's so nice. So nice. I have 2.
Do you?
And bam, done.
Yeah, that's how I was.
I adore them so much. My daughter's the youngest. She's going to be a doctor next year. She's 23.
Wow.
He's a boy. He's a construction guy, and I'm a grandfather with a couple of grandkids. So bam.
You are one hip grandpa.
I'm all right.
Christmas at your house must be a lot of fun.
Yeah.
I think Christmas at anybody's house is probably. But Christmas at my house is always awesome. I love my family, and I love my brothers and sisters. It's an important thing to me. And I love it. I love it. I love the snow. I love the weather. I love the trees. Love the angel.
How can you go wrong with Canada too? I mean, it's such a beautiful and vast. I mean, it's not California.
It's crazy. As a kid, you don't really realize what an absolutely wonderful place you are. Like a serious note. And that's crazy because I didn't really grasp how beautiful this country is, how beautiful the people of Canada are, and until I started to tour it pretty extensively. And I'm so blessed to have done that, but I would have liked to know earlier.
Yeah. Right? I agree. So I don't know. I don't know. I don't know a lot, but how did you go? My brain, while you were doing that last song, it was stuck on how do you go from playing in church to playing with the level of musicians that you have and performing on the types of stages that you have?
I've been given a gift, and that gift has led me down this path. I can honestly say I could never explain it. I could never explain why me, because I know there are millions and millions and millions of talented musicians out there. But the gift I've been given, and I've been able to use it, and it's just nothing but a blessing. Nothing you could write about, nothing you could plan, nothing you could work towards. You definitely couldn't go to school for some of the things I've done and seen. Just a gift. I don't know why me.
Yeah.
Hi, Bren. We've got Bren here, and she's saying because Russ sings from his soul. Absolutely. That's what I feel when I hear you sing. Like when I had caught you on Design Talk Live, and I mean, I've heard songs from back at Junkhouse and all that kind of stuff, but like it was, I was just like, you're so soulful. I love it.
Thank you very much, because I'll tell you, if I want to portray anything, I want to be soulful. Right?
Can you? I saw it. Soulful. Well, and you're like obviously super creative. I saw that music video of yours, So Necessary. That was it blew me away. It was so artistic and creative. Like that was something else.
Kind of neat, eh?
Yeah.
Like it's a real mix of cartoon and reality. And I was just having fun one night. Sorry.
So, oh, it was awesome. So, can you tell us about this new album of yours, So Necessary? It just came out.
It's so necessary. Can you see that?
Yeah.
Yes, come around 4 months ago. 4 months ago, I finished it and released it. I've been out touring it. I also have a studio in Hamilton, Ontario, Canada, and we help artists out and record artists here. So I'm juggling a million things. When the summer hits, Junkhouse is like out doing the festivals, which I have a lot of fun at. A lot, and I get to see my brothers, and bam.
Bam.
So this studio, you go ahead, Tara.
No, go ahead.
This studio where you record other artists, Tara was telling me about this. Tell us a little bit more about that.
Studio is called Mixmaster Studio. It's in Hamilton, Ontario, Canada. I've been here for 2.5 years. We've made in the 2.5 years, we've probably made about 6 records for artists that we feel need to record. They're at that level of writing that they need to record. So some of the people are young people, some of the people are middle-aged people, but the bottom line is they don't have $150 an hour to record.
Yeah.
And basically, what inspires us at Mixmaster is a good song. If you have to record it for nothing.
Wow.
If it's a good song, we'll record it for nothing. We'll even get the proper musicians in here to play on it for nothing. And we like to work towards a full record for an artist that is a good writer and capable of writing good songs. And we like to shoot videos here. This is just a second. If you notice my green screen, I got a 30 by 30 green screen back there. We're shooting videos, and we're doing a lot of stuff here. But our main vein is to help artists that need to get up on their feet, get their videos made, get their records made, and get them out the door at no cost, just to get them out the door and get them some exposure.
I think that's incredible. I think, there are so many phenomenal musicians out there that just don't have the right contacts or, even just the confidence in themselves to do it. And I think there is so much soul in there, and it is such a gift, the creative expression of music. And
I encourage it.
Important.
Some people will play me a song and they're not even thinking of recording anything, but it's so good that you're going to want to record it and have it around. Like once you record it, you have it forever. So I encourage everybody to write and put their emotions and their words on tape. It's a great idea.
Well, and the one nice thing is music is universal. So it's a language that is recognized universally, which is incredible because there's so many barriers in every aspect of life that music is the one that kind of breaks through them all.
Music is the medicine.
Music sure is.
The medicine. And it has been so good to me that I feel obligated. I feel obligated to help and to pass and to see that that the young artists and anybody who's got a hankering for writing and songwriting, that their songs get produced, and that their songs get heard, and it's super important. I mean,
that's amazing. That's super amazing. So I'm just curious, do you have like a favorite song on your album, or are they all your favorites? Is there another one you want to play for us?
I'll play another song. I'd love to.
Sure.
Ooh.
Like our own.
Why not, right? Well, I know, but we have like a personal concert here with like the Ross Wilson. This is fabulous.
My first record, Sentimental Fool. Okay. No, I'm not going to play that song. I'm going to play a song about my dad.
Oh.
And some of the things he would say to me. Yes, this song is called Paradise. Can you hear that all right?
We should.
Beautiful.
Billy, and hug you up, never fled. What may lay ahead, be a reason to be afraid. Oh, my father said, you got to take it slow. What the future holds, and no knows not, and neither you nor I have to taste it twice. Oh, hell, you're in paradise. Oh, you're in getting up after a fall can be the most fucked up thing of all. 2, 3, and oh, my father said, you gotta take it slow, and what the future holds, hell, nobody knows, and neither you nor I get to taste it twice. Oh, hell, you're in paradise. Oh, heard my father say, you gotta take it slow, and what the future holds, and nobody knows. Hell, and you're right, we'll get to taste it twice. Oh, oh yeah. He'd say you're in paradise. Yes, it was. Oh, in you're in your hand. You're in paradise. Love in paradise, love in paradise.
Yoo-hoo! That was so awesome. That was beautiful.
Love it.
That is a beautiful, beautiful song. Yeah, I love it. I love it.
It's a little slow sometimes, but I like it a lot.
I love anything that someone has actually written and tells a story and evokes emotion. And yeah, I love it. Russ.
It's a part of their life, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Yep. I love it too. I love it. I love it.
So what was it like performing with some of these people you've performed with? I mean, Ben Harper and Billy Bob Thornton. I mean, ridiculous.
Me and Billy, we jammed. Doing Sling Blade, I really didn't know. I was invited by my friend Daniel Lanois, who is an international world producer. And you know, he's produced Neville Brothers, U2, Peter Gabriel, all the big boys, Willie Nelson, Bob Dylan. He invited me down to California to do some work. He didn't think about Billy Bob Thornton or Dwight or like the star Robert Duvall was in the movie. The late John Ritter was in the movie. Like J.T. Welsh was in the movie. A lot of people in the movie. He didn't tell me that. So I went down to work. I went down to California for about 3 months, and I didn't know anybody or know anybody that we were working. It was actually Billy. Billy had done some co-starring, but had never actually. This was his first screenplay. He had written. Everybody in the movie did the movie for nothing. All the big stars, right? How could you afford Robert Duvall?
Yeah.
So they made the movie, and I didn't know at the time, and it didn't hit me till it was all over. I was at home and I'm watching the Academy Awards, and of course Sling Blade comes up and Billy wins. And that is when I realized the importance of the movie and the importance of what I had just come from doing. Didn't get it at the time.
That's amazing.
Yeah, it's again, I felt, I mean, how blessed that I would jam with Dwight Yoakam every day. It was just a great place to be. We recorded in Oxnard, California. That was where Bob Dylan made at a place called the Teatro. It's an old Mexican foreign theater. And Daniel pulled all the seats out of it and turned it into this absolutely amazing studio. And that's where we recorded Sling Blade. Yes, great experience.
Wow.
That's amazing.
Great experience.
I bet.
Shout out to Billy and Danny and Mark Howard and Tim Gibbons and Wayne Lawrence and anybody who took part in it. It was a lot of fun and a great experience for me.
You know, and it's such a practice. It's funny because I was thinking about this just in my own work today before we came on the show about being present, and it's so easy to miss moments, like major moments in our life, like something like you've just explained, getting wrapped up in everything around it versus just stopping and actually stepping back and really absorbing, like,
Yes.
Holy crap, this is my life and this is happening. You know, it's
shocking. You know, some of the people Daniel would have coming to the door, come and see them were when you go to the peephole and you look through and like Willie Nelson standing out there. It's a little shocking, a little surreal, but you let him in.
Yep. You sure do. I had one celebrity experience. I lived in London and worked at Harrods, and Drew Barrymore walked up to me and asked, I don't even remember what the question was.
Very sweet, very, very.
Really, really sweet. I actually thought she was my next door neighbor from 3 doors down when I was a kid. So I got stuck thinking she was someone I knew, not realizing who she was until I walked away. So that's my big run. What's that?
She was friendly.
Yes, so friendly, and didn't correct me, nothing, just kept on keeping on.
Fantastic.
Yeah. So,
story.
Pardon?
That's a great story.
It was fun, it's kind of burned in my memory forever. So what is next for you, Russ?
Next for me is I'm going to tour this record. I'm also going to get in this winter and make a new one. I have probably about 3 other records lined up that are in production right now that I have to finish. I've also been getting these calls to make people's videos too. So I just finished a video for a friend of mine, Joe Cleary, who's an absolutely amazing artist from the East Coast. And I just finished his video, and he wants to do another one because he has a new record. So I reckon this winter's going to fly by. It's going to be summer, and then I'm going to be at the beach, having hot.
So are you coming to Edmonton?
Bam. And I love Edmonton. Where did we used to play in Edmonton? All over Edmonton. I love Edmonton. I haven't been there in a while. But yes, I am patching together a West Coast tour. Absolutely, positively, I will be coming with. I have to. I love it out there, and it's essential that I get out there and I play some of this good music for everybody.
That's right. And we will come cheer you on.
Hey.
We will be there.
I would like to say thank you. I would like to say thank you to you for your support and for honestly listening to my music and thank you.
We love it.
Our privilege. Yes, our honor.
Oh, this one extra smooth, I think.
What's that?
This one extra smooth, I think.
I think it did.
Mm-hmm.
I think it did. Did you have another one you want to play for us before we kick off and you get back to stuff?
Russ Wilson song. Okay.
And where can everybody get your album too? We should say that first.
My records will be on Spotify and iTunes and CD Baby in about a week.
Oh,
Just
awesome.
I also have a YouTube channel. Please hop on the YouTube channel, Rusty Wilson, and like and comment, and even if it's shit, tell me. I'll watch it.
It's fabulous. We are loving it. It's amazing.
And I'm glad I could play for you. Okay, we're doing another song.
yeah.
Go through the Rolodex. Got it.
You've done. You're pretty seasoned at this, we'd say.
Fair, right?
Thank you so much. This has been such an honor. We've got Russ Wilson, everybody. Ow!
Play a little something that me and my brother wrote, and it's a real spiritual little number about a lady, a woman who has dedicated her life to giving, and is a special person. It's called Sentimental Soul shines her light on all the children grows of name. Oh, she cries in the night time. She prays by day. Oh, yes, she does. Santa Teresa, and the reason Saint Teresa does what's right, and she does so best she can. When the man of her hand, the love she shares, yes she does, yes she does. Oh, yes she does. Teresa, yeah. Teresa, yeah. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, oh. Santa Teresa shines her light.
Love it.
Wow.
That was amazing.
Awesome.
That was bang. That was so awesome, Russ.
That's an awesome.
I have to ask, what is something that you can leave people with for other musicians starting out or wanting to get starting out and feeling that fire in them? What's a message you want other up and coming artists to know, to hear?
I think it's very important for up and coming artists to hone their craft, and don't leave home until it's honed. Don't leave home. It's home.
You got another song.
It's something. I'm not sure. Yeah, don't rush. Don't rush. Hone your art. Be the best you can at it, and truly enjoy it. Do not let it be any kind of stepping stone, any kind of tool that's like a magic carpet that's supposed to take you somewhere. You need to treat it for what it is, and it's a loving instrument, and it'll give you love back if you treat it right. And that's where upcoming artists need to begin.
I love it.
Love it.
Well, thank you so much for joining us.
We all done?
No, we're not. You have to go. Yeah, you can stay. We can stay longer.
We can do this all day.
I gotta go to the nervous hospital, girls, and refresh.
Well, thank you so much for being on, and let us know, please, when you've got your dates for your Canadian tour, your Western Canadian tour, and Tara and I will most definitely be at your Edmonton show.
We'll be there shaking it.
Your support is absolutely necessary, and I appreciate you, and I thank everybody who watched today. Bye-bye. See you soon.
That's awesome.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. Yes, we will put the links for everything for Russ below, to his studio, to his YouTube page, his Facebook page. So we listen to him jam when the album comes out. Thank you so much. Today was a rockin' show. Canada and the rest of the world. Boom. Heart us, like us, share us, tell your friends. Click the link below. Tell everybody about Russ and his new album, So Necessary. This has been fabulous. And we got to do it again sometime.
Yes, we do.
Be strangers.
Thanks so much for watching, Canada. Happy Thanksgiving to our American friends as well.
Bye.
Thanks, Canada.